kinky stuff. That kinky stuff. Play, do whatever you pull in my shirt and my skirt. You rubbing my legs. I push you on the bed. You gon' get this loving all night.
Peace and blessings. Hey, I definitely want to welcome you all back. You know where we are, the one and only Intellectual Radio. We out here in Westchester, Illinois. Shout out to Earl Winfrey, the legend. You know, much respect. I'm here with my beautiful guest, partner. What's your name again?
Angie A. Love.
There you go. The international model. Always a pleasure to be here with you today, Queen.
Absolutely. The feeling's mutual.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So I know that they don't usually see us here, right? So we really want to tell them about what's our reason for being here tonight.
We got a lot of reasons. Woo! But the main reason we're here tonight is, of course, the event that's going on May 29th,
Yes.
Tribute to Women.
That way. The 7th annual Tribute to Women event tour. And where is this at, by the way? Let them know.
The Grand Ballroom, y'all. Y'all got to come see us 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. And it's a lot going on.
A lot going on.
Let's talk about it. it.
And I'm sorry, Queen. And for those that don't know, you know, this is located Grand Ballroom at 6351 South Cottage Grove Avenue. You want to write that down. You want to Google it, 6351 South Cottage Grove Avenue. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No,
Please.
You're good. No, it's always
Right.
a vibe when we're in the building. It's always a vibe.
Yes.
But as he said, at the Grand Ballroom, 6351 South Cottage Grove. Y'all, we are doing something different that Chicago hasn't really done. We are doing Michael. Let's give it up for Michael. Michael has been
Queen.
doing this literally
Appreciate
for
you.
over a decade. He's history, and he's making history, honoring a lot of Black women who's community leaders, from designers, from people that's pretty
Survivors.
much literally well known, that's really out here doing big things, and he's honoring them. And a lot of our Black men, he's letting it be known, like, as a Black man, he's honoring and appreciating Black women specifically. And we love that.
Thank you, Queen. I really appreciate it. I'm
Yes.
very humbled, and you know, it's just like we all have a purpose in life, right?
Yes.
And you just have to follow your spirit and follow what you feel. And sometimes things can be really difficult and the roads can be rough, but you shouldn't stray away from what you feel. You know, imagine if Earl didn't do what he felt, you know,
Right.
he wouldn't have built this empire in radio, you know what I mean? And to have opened up so many doors for other people. And so that's the same thing that I'm trying to do, but in my particular lane, whereas I'm just going with my heart, going with my spirit. And I want to honor women, you know, and a lot of people come like, why aren't you honoring men? Why aren't you honoring children? You know, and I feel like, you know, we all have a path, and that's my path.
I love it. So let's talk about tonight, because I know some people are going to wonder, why are you honoring women? What's the purpose? What's the goal?
Yes, no, absolutely. But first, if I may, I want to shout out our sponsors, because our sponsors has played such an intricate role, because that's where some of the capital comes from. Because to do an event of this magnitude, it's not cheap. It's very difficult. So I want to start with our VIP premier sponsor, the one and only Model Glow Up Magazine, aka Model Glow Up Brand International Incorporated.
Shout out Model Glow
to her.
Up. Yes.
Shout out. And her name is I'm sorry, let me do it right. Queen Dr. Dominique D. Peterson, PhDs, HC.
The list goes on
her name.
Which you guys will be meeting her shortly.
Yes.
She's got a lot going on. She's been doing major things. We love her. But we're going to talk more about the event specifically, with Michael spending over a decade doing this, honoring women. But not only is he honoring women, like we said, we got sponsors in the building. What else going on? Let's talk about all the things, all these major things that's going on at this wonderful event.
Okay, so some of the things that you can expect when you walk through the beautiful doors of the historic Grand Ballroom on 6351 South Cottage Grove Avenue. You hear me? With multiple parking lots, free parking. But yeah, and that's hard to find in Chicago. Free parking. That's
right?
that's sauce right there. Like
exactly.
That's fleek. But with that being said, what you can expect is a red carpet experience, Angie A. Love. What they can expect is a black tie affair, Angie A. Love. What they can expect is live entertainment. And we don't do no rap over here. I love my rap music. I was raised on hip hop. I don't want to name my top 5 at this moment. But what you can expect at the building is poetry, singing, and dancing.
Poetry, singing, dancing.
Yeah.
Are y'all ready for this?
Yes.
I'm always talking about, are y'all ready? Because
Right.
this is something different from what y'all used to. And
Right.
not just that he's honoring women, but he's recognizing women. But let's talk about some of the honorees that you are honoring. And one of the honorees is a child. Let's talk about that.
Right. For the first time ever, you know what I mean? I've always avoided, doing the children because I felt like it's all about the women. But then, always reminded that, hey, little girls become teenagers become women, young women, and then young women become adults, women. So, we have a special young lady, and she's part of the set of honorees for my first mother and daughter set. And, you know, her name is, what's her name? Go for it. Tell them, drop her name for us. Tell her what the young lady's name is, the superstar
So
that's on
we've
TikTok.
got a list, y'all. And I'm gonna literally name this list.
Yeah, let's start with the youngest. Let's start like you say.
So we're gonna start with the youngest. We have the amazing Cleopatra Vargas, y'all. Y'all gotta follow this little girl. She's a DJ, she's a singer, she's a model. She's doing big things out here. So make sure you guys follow her, and of course her mom, Dr. Crystal. Chanka. If I can pronounce the name right, but
Chenge.
Yes. The list goes on. We got Dawn Callahan, which
Dawn
is
Callahan, my sister.
His sister, y'all. That's huge. Let's talk about your sister. A lot of us, our relatives, we're inspiring us. So that's huge for you. Not one, amazing, your sister, the amazing Dr. Mary L. Swopes,
man,
Dr. Ayanna Clark, the supermodel from America's Next Top Model, Sharon, y'all.
Who's part of the Grammys. She's actually the official award presenter at the Grammys for the past 2 years. And I'm grateful to have her as well as all
she
the
gonna
other
be in
women
the building, so check
in
it
the building.
out.
Yes.
We also got the amazing queen, Shar Giggs Austin.
One of former Miss Mahogany.
Yes, Miss Mahogany. We got to shout out everybody. We have Rajan Nay. We have the amazing Goddess Mystique Jenkins, y'all. We have the legendary, oh my God, y'all gotta know her because she's everywhere. Sherry Yvette, what is it? I can't pronounce it. Weathers Banks.
Yes.
We have her. We have Shamika Leach.
And she's the ambassador for the Chicago Bears.
See?
You know what I'm talking about?
And this is just some of the list, but it's more on the list. We have
Ashana Scott.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have the amazing Monica from Moni's Entertainment, which I've known her. I actually started from her as a young teenager doing like talent shows and stuff like that, doing learning runway from her organization. So shout out all these amazing women, and even the little girl, like let's shout out them. Like we got to give it up for them. Like absolutely. Like,
man, just an amazing list that God gave me. And I'm just grateful that, they'll be and so when I say that I honor women, a lot of people use that word and kind of throw it around like we use a lot of vocabulary words. But when I say I honor women, what these women are going to receive is a bouquet of flowers. They're going to receive a trophy inscribed with their name on it, and the event and where this was at the time. They're going to also receive a crown, and that's like the most intimate part of the show is when I have the liberty and with their permission and with some of their husbands' permission to put a crown on these beautiful women's
yes. And
head.
how many black men that's actually honoring women, who's cherishing our women, who's really out here making an impact nationwide? Like literally, these women deserve it, and we want to definitely give it up for them. Definitely. So on my behalf, speaking of him doing his part with the whole honoring women and recognizing and doing the things that you do. My part is
Drum roll, please. Bang, bang.
so I am the model coordinator, and I'm pretty much adding the spice to what's already is. So we've got literally
Yes.
over 20 models, y'all,
Yes.
literally from different backgrounds. We
Mhm.
got tall, we got short,
Mhm.
we got white, black, Mexicans, we got different backgrounds,
Yes.
and we're bringing some
Multicultural.
spice. Yes, we're bringing some spice. We're bringing some runway. We got different designers. We're bringing a lot of different energy with that to
Mhm.
just pretty much showcase. Like, obviously, May is what? It's mental health awareness month.
Yeah, so
Of
important.
course, we're talking about domestic violence,
Yes.
and we're talking about lupus. So we are pretty much making a stand by doing this runway and adding on the fashion, making a stand with these women as we tribute to them.
Yes, in that order. Perfectly designed Godspeed order. You know what I mean? Because it's like
Yes.
we just have to move. As I talk, y'all got to excuse me out there. Saying this is how my brain works. Like I start talking about something, and then I'll be over here, and then I'll be over there. But it's very important to just continue to just tap in to your energy and tap into what you do, and not be distracted what other people are doing in life, because that's so essential to your future. You know what I'm saying? We have to really learn how to focus, because focus is the key to everything in life. Once you learn how to focus on the things that you want to do in life, nothing can stop you. You know what I mean? And some of my keys that I like to always refer back to is I always say, when I can master my time, my temper, and my money, man, I'm unstoppable.
Exactly. That's anybody.
Yeah, it's all
You
about
better.
mind,
Those
temper, and
three
your
are
money.
very important, because if you can manage those, you're powerful.
Yeah.
You're definitely powerful, especially being in this industry, because I know this industry is tough. Me doing media and doing with models and the music, everything, I know it's tough. But if you can manage that, oh, you epic.
Epic.
You unstoppable.
Yep.
You're already unstoppable because you're already making noise. You're already
Mhm.
making a difference. And I'm proud of you, obviously.
I'm proud
I'm
of
so
you.
proud.
I'm proud of you. And always a pleasure. And let me use this moment, you over here and give me all types of flowers, what I'm saying, from this way,
Absolutely.
that way, up, down, all sides. Let me give you some flowers back, because you are just so incredible, Angie, and extraordinary. And let me go ahead and just drop the mic on this one. Angie is actually going to be our second mother and daughter set next year. And so I'm grateful to say that right here on the air on Intellectual Radio. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give y'all something exclusive. And so, but I'm just always been proud of you, always been inspired by, your resilience and everything that you do. And just your tough. We born on the same day.
I
So
know, right?
hey,
That's another thing, y'all.
shout out to July 29th.
The Leos.
The Leo.
Literally the
You got two
Leos.
twins up here in
I
July
know.
29th. Born in separate
Hard
years,
working,
but
y'all.
twins.
Literally hard working. I
Yeah.
multitask. He multitask.
Yeah.
Literally. So
I overstand you. Yeah, I really do.
yes, I appreciate you, and I'm honored, y'all. I do a lot, not just with the whole modeling, just everything. And my goal literally was 2 years ago. I'm gonna be more behind the scenes, but as much as I'm behind the scenes, y'all always pushing me in the front. So
Right.
I love what I do, and I just feel like I've had help throughout my career, and I've had people believe in me and push me, and I
Yes.
want to do the same for others who's trying to be on the same level or even further. Like,
Yes, that's
really
so
help
needed.
inspire women. Like, literally, I'm women empowerment. I'm all for standing together. Let's do this. We all a voice, and I'm here. I'm literally here, and I'm excited. I'm very excited about this event. It's gonna be
Yes.
huge. So you guys gotta make sure you follow. Make sure you not just follow, but you keep tuned with everything that we do have going on, because
Yes.
there is more going on besides this specific event that we do have going on.
Right.
So you guys gonna have the fashion. You got a bunch of different models.
Yes.
You got a bunch of sponsors.
Yeah.
We gave you guys the list of the honorees that's pretty much coming to Chicago, because some of our honorees doesn't even live there here. So you can just imagine taking the drive or even taking the flight. Even some of the models don't even live in Chicago, and they're literally coming to this event to be a part of this event. And that is huge. When you show
Yes.
dedication and you're making a stand for something huge like this, literally, you're epic. You're epic.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And just speaking about being epic, and you mentioned the sponsors. So we start off with and on a double back and just remind people that I'm so grateful to have our premier VIP sponsor, Model Glow Up Magazine, who again is in the house. She'll be coming in shortly for her interview to tell us and you all more about her company and how she got started. But with that being said, we have two VIP sponsors. She's a premier sponsor, but we have two VIP sponsors, and they go by S2 Grill and Daiquiri Bar. And their main location is 8734 South Stony Island Avenue. That's in Chicago, Illinois. You know, the best city in the
Yes,
world. That way, the
yes.
best city, you know what I mean? Up to the discussion, you know what I mean? There's no need to argue though.
Let's shout out S2 Grill. Have y'all
S2
tried their
Grill.
food? Let's start there.
Yeah,
Like
man.
some people,
Shout out
I
to
tried it,
Susu.
like
Shout out to
literally,
Susu
like
and her husband.
we ready. We ready.
Yes, absolutely.
So
But
yeah.
just believing in us, what we're doing over here with this event, because no one has to sponsor anybody, no one has to honor anybody, no one has to say um I love you to anybody. Like we could literally just be robots and go about our day, like, you know what I mean? But it
Right.
takes a different type of energy to, you know what I mean, compliment someone like you as a female, tell another female, you look pretty today. Or me telling one of my fellow brothers and kings out here, like, hey, them jumpers, man, they on them dope. Like, where you get those from? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool,
Yeah.
like, to just compliment you because you never know what anyone's going through. Like, as
I
you
just
speak about
spoke
mental
on this
health.
literally yesterday because I had
Yes,
an interview literally yesterday, and that was
yes,
one thing that I spoke on. And my thing is, I'm big on being kind to people.
right,
You don't know, especially it's Mental Health Awareness Month, y'all.
right,
You don't know what people are going through. Be kind, compliment. I don't care if it's a stranger, compliment, have a good day. What's
yes,
wrong with being kind? You can't go
nothing.
wrong because somebody may be going through something so traumatic in their life, and those little words, have a good day or you're beautiful, just literally change their whole mood.
Yes.
Literally. So be kind to people because people are really suffering out here. People are really going through things, and just be kind. You can't go wrong with being kind. Literally.
Yes, there's too much evil in the world.
Yeah.
Don't practice being evil. Practice being nice. Practice being polite. I know they say the nice man finished last, but you know what I mean. You have to be able to balance that and to your discretion on when to be not too nice. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it can come back and bite you because people take you for granted sometimes. But at the end of the day, lead the evil for the evil people, for the demonic people out there. You know, ain't nobody got time for that. You hear me?
Exactly. Exactly. We
Yeah.
got to keep positive. And of course, by it being mental health awareness, that's one thing that we talk about a lot, not just being kind, but understanding that people are going through a lot of trauma
Yeah,
and
a
they're
lot.
hiding. They're literally in a box. I literally just spoke on this. They're
Mm,
literally in the box with all this trauma, all this childhood grief and everything else, and they're exploding with the people around them. We need positive energy,
yes,
especially with this specific event.
yes,
We need positive people around us. We need people that's uplifting, encouraging. We need all that energy because why? We are uplifting women, you
yes,
are honoring women. You are making a stand for women. And we're about to make some noise. We're about to make some history. So let's make history and bring that energy, positivity. You
yes.
can't go wrong with positivity.
Never.
Never, right?
Yeah, we turn the negatives into positives around here.
Exactly.
And ain't nothing you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it starts with our mental, it starts with us. You know, is everything inside and you push it out, the energy. You don't bring it and embrace the energy from the world because that's how you can
Oof.
go wrong and be tainted out here, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, let me name our last sponsor, which is the VIP sponsor, real quick before we get into some other things in reference to May the 29th at
Yes.
7 p.m. at the Grand Ballroom, 6351 South Cottage Grove Avenue. Shout out to Mike Smith, you know, for being so kind to us to allow us to have our event there. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Exactly.
so shout out to Mike. But our last sponsor, VIP sponsor, is Melanated Memorials, and she is located Black owned, Black woman owned and operated.
Love
Melanated
that.
Memorials located at 849 Maple Avenue, Suite 914, and that's in Homewood, Illinois. So you definitely want to visit that her memorial place because you know obviously that's something that's very relevant to all of us. You know what I mean? That we're not going to be here forever, and she's helping people to be able to celebrate the people who have transitioned to the next life to be able to be remembered here in a special way with the memorials. With they have statues and nice engravement. You can put pictures on the stones, and she's at the most affordable price too. And so she's beating everybody's price. So you definitely want to go and mess with her and remember, tell her I said it. Tell her, I said it since I wouldn't hurt, maybe get a little more discount. But with that being said, shout out to her and all our sponsors, like I say.
Yes, we also got to mention tickets because there are people that's going to want to come and show up. Let them know how we can get these tickets.
Yeah, all you have to do is just go to ISaidIt Management. Remember, when you put I said it or place I said it, type I said it anywhere, you have to keep it one word, or I'm just not going to come up in the algorithm of Google. I apologize for that. But it's ISaidIt is what you have to say, and then management, and then just put ticketleap.com, and the ticket's going to come right up. That link is real simple. And we have so many different types of tickets for the people because we haven't forgot about anybody. I want to start with the children. Children are welcome to this show. You know what I mean? They are to leave before the after
discounts.
Party.
Talk about the discount and the tables.
Discount. Yes, all of that. Thank you so much, Angie. Love. So when it comes to children prices, it's only $20 for children. You know what I mean? That's anybody 18 and under. But again, they have to be out by the time of the after party because that's for adults only. That's going to be 11:30.
Yes, I love that.
So we ask for you all to respect that part. But when it comes to other tickets, we have 40% off. We've been running this since March 1st.
Yes.
When Women's Month began, I've been running 40% off, and we're not going to stop. I'm just going to keep it 40% off. I was putting a deadline on it. I'm like, why don't I put a deadline on it? The deadline is the day of.
So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets off until the day of. Like you cannot go wrong.
Off. Yes, 40% off, and that comes to $75. We spend this. You go to McDonald's for your family, you already half of that right there.
Exactly.
Maybe over half of 75. So that ain't nothing. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Go to see that new Michael movie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the late, great Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Angie, I can't even tell you about how many doors that energy is opening for me because, my name is Michael L. Callahan II. And then Michael Energy with the movie and the box office doing bigger than anybody's ever done. That's
history,
energy. Yes, that
history
is actually a favor to me. And I thank Michael for that, for his energy, because everyone's saying Michael. And then I say my name is
Michael.
And then they're more welcoming to me.
Right.
And that's why. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know where your blessings come from. Sometimes I have to, shout out Michael Jackson because he did that. You know what I'm saying? For all the Michaels around the world, shout out.
I love that.
But with that being said, yes, it's just so many great things going on. I lost my train of thought talking about Michael Jackson. Now I'm ready to do the moonwalk.
See,
over
that's
here.
The inspiration right there, Michael. Michael. That name alone is legendary, and you're Michael, and you're making legendary moves. Yeah. You better claim it. Because that's what you're doing, literally.
Shout out to my dad, the best Michael I've ever known. You know what I mean? I'm grateful he's still here. He's fighting a hard fight right now. I'm not going to get into the personal, but his name is Michael L. Callahan Sr., and I'm Michael L. Callahan II. So I'm just grateful to follow him and try to follow in his footsteps and make him happy.
I love that. We are going to take a quick break, you guys, and we're going to share some more great news with y'all. Also, we're going to bring up our special guest soon.
Yes.
So keep in tune with us.
Be right back.
Shout out to my loners, undercover stoners. We up most of the time, cause the weight is on the shoulders. We're not kids no more, we're older. We look around the corners, we tip most of the time. So don't cut my order, look at this. Tonight I wanna live, yeah, I got a lot of love. Yeah, but no more to give, God. What's the point of being rich if you came up from the bottom? You deserve it, talk your look at this, yeah, look at this, yeah, look at this, yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this, yeah, look at this, yeah, look at this, yeah, look at this, look at this.
Shout out to my loners, undercover stoners. We almost out of time, cause the weight is on the shoulder. We're not kids no more, we're all day. Look around the corner, we tip most of the time. So don't fuck up my order, look at this.
Look at this, yeah.
I just wanna live, got a lot of love, yeah. Look at this,
yeah.
you can't from the bottom, you deserve to Tokyo.
Yeah.
Look at this, 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 look at this.
Hold on, wait a minute, did you see it? Pot of petty pie anime, did you eat it? Feeling so grown by the solid gold Prius, and the beat was kinda cold, so I thought that I could heat it, and I did. Join game 6 and I win. Look at me now, Mr. Chin. Look what I did. Look how I came from the bottom, and now I'm just
Hey, vibing all day, drinking all night, drunk night. We get money, get that money. No need to fight. When I'm in the city, come and kick it with me underneath the lights. Girl, you ready? Yeah, I know you're ready. It's about to be your night. So look at this.
tonight I wanna live.
Got a lot of stuff, yeah. Look at this.
Ain't no point in being rich. If you started from the bottom, you deserve to top. Yo.
Wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. Wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. Wow.
Look at this, 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 look at this,
Look at this, yeah.
look at this, look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Initialize sequence.
You're tuned in to IntellectualRadio-Podcast.
Welcome back to Intellectual Radio with I Said It and Angie A Love.
Yes.
PC Queen, how are you?
I am great. I feel good this evening. I'm actually excited, very excited, because not only am I a part of this tribute to women, but I got a lot of other things that's going on, which I will be announcing shortly.
Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what you got going because you always got the most going on. It's hard to keep up with you, superstar.
You know what? Everybody says that. My whole family says that. You are hard to catch.
Yeah.
You hard to reach. Look, you just don't know us. Yeah, I'm just busy, and that comes with the territory. When you out here doing your thing, it comes with it. You're busy, and sometimes you just don't have the normal time that you used to.
Yep.
So,
and I love the outfit too. By the way, you look beautiful.
thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Got her shoulders out.
Thank you.
If only y'all could see her now.
Fashion Nova, y'all.
Yes, and again, that's why she is the supreme fashion coordinator for May the 29th at the Grand
Make
Ballroom.
sure you guys show up. Show up. I'm just going to say it. Show up. You got every reason to show up. You got over what? How many designers?
We have right now 6 designers going on 7. It's looking like it's
And
gonna balance out at
honorees, how
7.
many we got?
Man, we have 13 extraordinary Black minority women that
Black
will be,
women that's
Yes.
been doing major things out here.
Yes.
Legendary, y'all. Literally legendary.
Yep, amazing.
So we have to keep in tune with that. So not only do we got the models, we got the honorees. Let's talk about vendors.
Yes, we do have vendors, and some of the things that you can expect is like, we can't get enough. Y'all women just can't get enough of that shea butter. So, we have to have a shea butter
Yes.
sponsor. You know what I mean? We have some people that have some clothing. We have some perfumes and, smell goods. It's a lot of different things that you can expect from the vendors. But, that's up to your prerogative to parlay and around the place and find out, what they selling, you know what I mean? And just communicate because it's all about networking. That's what we do over here with Angie A. Love. I Said in Management, Model Glow Up Magazine. This is what we do. We Intellectual Radio, we are good at networking because your network is your net worth, like they say. Can't say it enough, right? So I want to remind you all, Angie, we did tell them it was going to be red carpet experience, right? We said that, right?
Yes,
But-
we mentioned the red carpet, but we can
But we
hold on.
didn't say who was hosting the red carpet, though, did we?
No,
We
we
didn't say
did
that.
not speak. So let's talk about our special celebrity
Yes.
host, who
Yes.
is not only the
Yes.
red carpet host, Miss Malicia, but the main host, Mr. Sister Africa.
Right. Yes, the legendary Sister Africa.
Yes.
Five-time Emmy Award winning executive producer, Sister Africa, with Chicago Crossroads, which is actually happening now with a special screening at Kennedy King College. But because we're here, we can't be at 2 places at once.
Right.
Maybe in the future they'll come up with some science that we can, but not now. You know what I mean? Not at this moment. But with that being said, I love Sister Africa. She has continued to just continue to show up for me and show out. And just being able to say her name has opened up doors for me.
Absolutely.
And so I'm grateful for her.
Definitely give it up for her. We definitely got to give it up for Sister Africa,
Yeah,
for
she's
sure.
doing amazing things
For
as
sure.
activists out here and just standing up for women. And
So
everything.
before we introduce our special guest, we've talked about this amazing event with Tribute to Women and how
Yes.
long you've been doing this. But of course, the viewers is going to want to know what inspired you most to do this.
Wow, that's always it seemed like a simple question, but it's not really. It's a sensitive question. It's a tough question to answer, and I always say it different every time. I don't know why. I really got to get my script
It's
together.
okay.
But it all started with a woman that I was with at the time, and she suffers from sarcoidosis, and I was just like kind of looking around the house and just looking at my queen at the time, and I'm like, how can I celebrate her? Because she's a homebody. Me, I'm a person who's always
Mhm.
been kind of out there in the streets, in the spotlight, all eyes on me type energy. Um, and I was just like, what can I do to inspire her? And I had that thought, and then it kind of like, it just was present, what I'm saying? Like it was just in like idle mode, I just say like that.
Right.
And
So
then what
yeah.
yeah, and so I'm a spoken word artist since 2001. And so I picked up my pen to express myself. And as I was writing this poem, the poem came out and it's called Amen, Amen. It's the name of the poem, and it became the house poem for the actual event. Now, and so with that being said, the poem speaks about how women are considered like the gods of the earth. And and then once I start reciting this poem to different women start crying. And I've never gotten this type of reaction from a poem before. And I'm like, this poem is something special. I got to do more than just say that this is just another poem in my catalog. You know what I mean? And so then I was inspired, like maybe I can start honoring women. I don't know where the thought came from.
That was God.
Yeah, it just
that was
it
God.
just came.
That was nobody
Thank
but
you.
God. And
Thank
the purpose always start from something small to
Yeah.
pretty much leading them. That's pretty much just a ladder from you crawling, literally going all the way up, just
Right.
like where you are right now. That's where it started.
Yeah,
Give
and
it up
so
for
that-
yourself. We
No,
got to
thank
give it
I
up for you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Definitely got to give it up for you
Thank
for
you both.
everything that you're doing. We are grateful, and I'm thankful to be a part of it. I'm definitely grateful.
Yeah,
For
and,
sure.
And our first event was actually December the 12th, just to be documented, because if it ain't documented, it don't count. That's the rules. So December the 12th, 2017 was the first event at Club Red in Urban Park. And ever since then, we just been going, going, you know what I mean? Fast forward, and we here now. And so I'm grateful. And this is now the 7th annual Tribute to Women event tour. This is the 7th one we'll be able to complete in 9 years. And I'm grateful that way. I'm just grateful. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yep. So with that being said, we do have a special guest here tonight. And if you would like to introduce who our special guest is, who is someone that a lot of people in Chicago knows, and they know her internationally as well. Who is this beautiful woman next to you, Angie A. Love?
So this is our queen. This is our phenomenal inspiration. Someone that we all look up to and we adore, that we love. We have here the amazing, our special guest, Dr. Dominique Delmar Peterson.
Yes. And it's such an honor to be here. The broadcast sounds so amazing coming into the studios. And so, yes, I am here to support May 29th.
Yes.
I want to thank you because this is the chief organizing officer for Model Glow Up. So, yes, I'm the chief executive, but she's the chief operations officer. So, you know who's really making it happen. Okay.
We are a team with this. We are a team, and it takes a team in this industry. Like it really does, for people to believe in you, to stand beside you, and really help push you and push your brand.
Yes. And we are a conglomerate of brands, businesses, foundations, for-profits, non-for-profits. And our forte is that we like to use the modeling platform, that is the runway.
Yes.
We like to use media, acting, music, entertainment to put forth important issues out, before the world.
Yes.
and to let them know that we support you. We are putting our influence of all of our companies that are aligned together behind you to help you glow up.
Exactly. Exactly. And I love that.
Absolutely.
I
Well
love
said.
that.
Well said.
So we're obviously talking about the event for May 29th, a tribute to women. And you are, of course, one of the big sponsors. You
Yes.
have dedicated your time and energy
Yay.
into this event.
Yes.
You are literally the main person who's pretty much put your all into it. So we are celebrating you. You are the
Thank you.
queen.
Yes,
Obviously.
I believe. Well, that is our forte, glowing up.
Yes.
So therefore, because I said it, management is also a king on our platform. Um, whatever his company is doing, all of our aligned companies
Yes.
are supporting that. And then we go around supporting each other.
Yes.
This is something that he's been doing for over a decade.
2
9 years.
decades.
Yeah,
9 years.
right at
9
a
years.
decade, right? And so we just want to throw our weight behind letting the queens of this dispensation know you keep running on for the creator because we have your back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We are grateful to have you. And I have a quick question for Queen Dominique, which is, by being one of our exceptional and extraordinary Black women that was honored last year in Chicago, what influenced you to want to play a bigger role and continue to help us with our mission this year? Because last year you were one of the beautiful honorees, and now this year you became our premier VIP sponsors. Can you speak about that briefly?
Yes,
Why you wanted to continue?
absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I always believe in giving back. I want to be an example of that. Our entire brand throughout exudes supporting others in their efforts to utilize the talents and skills that the creator has given them. So when I was honored last year, and yourself and Dr. Africa Porter, and
Yes.
also Queen Angie A. Love helping us, our modeling teams to get dressed in the back.
Yes.
Because I actually had a collection. Model Glow Up has a collection of designers that we promote because of the level of class they
Yes.
exemplify. And with that said, it was so much fun just being a designer, but also when I sat on that throne and was crowned by Mr. ISaidIt,
Yes.
and then Dr. Africa Porter come up. And then she said, I know you don't eat meat. I know you be out there buying everybody chips and this and
Everything.
So we must have had informants telling her what was going on with Model Glow Up. And while I was sitting there, oh my God, I had to try to stop myself from crying. And really I don't it was
It's your
just a lot.
moment. You deserve it, though. You definitely deserve it. You do a
Yeah.
lot, and you're making history just like Michael is making history with all the things that you are doing besides the whole glow up, just your platform alone.
Yes. And it was so beautiful that the ambassadors were there. And so the ambassadors will be there again this year. And we're going to have more queens that have titles
Yes.
with crowns and sashes. But Model Glow Up is there to support wherever needed at any time.
And glow up models will be modeling on the runway. And of course, the glow up designs will be showcased with nothing but class and bringing, like I said earlier, bringing that extra energy to the tribute to women event tour, obviously. So I'm excited about that. Very excited. So
we are too. We are very excited.
So get
Absolutely.
ready.
And just again, another warm welcome for Dr. Queen Dominique for being a part of this. I'm really grateful and thankful. She's put a lot of money into this, you know what I mean? And this is new for me, y'all. Like I've been doing this for so long, and I usually don't have nobody helping me with money. I usually don't have like a team of people that's like, what can I do? How can I help? Where do you want me at? Like, so this is new to me. And so I'm really learning how to delegate at this point in my life at 45 years old. So, which I'm proud to be, you know what I mean? So, it's rough, but I'm figuring it out with the help of my extraordinary team, and I have 2 members of the team with me right now. So I'm grateful for both of you queens. Thank you.
Yes, I brought Michael to the team. What, over a year? About almost 2 years.
Yep, 2 years
Almost
ago.
2 years, because obviously I
Amazing.
believed in his brand,
Mhm.
and I
we,
brought.
we were selling. Well,
We were
it was
doing his
about
event.
this very
Yes.
same event. Yes.
No, it was
No,
for his
my first fashion
fashion
show. My
show
first
in
fashion show.
runway.
Bloomington.
Yeah, runway fashion
That's
show.
where we literally
That's it.
started.
Yes. That's
But you interviewed me. That's where it first started. And of course, he
right.
looking for models, and that's pretty much my field. I'm gonna bring my team
yes,
involved. And
yes.
look from then to now how we all pretty much expanded. Literally, we pretty
Incredible.
much expanded, and we supporting each other.
Yes.
That's huge for all of us in the room, supporting each other. We get frustrated with each other, but who don't? Relationship, that's how it is. We get frustrated, but when it's time to come together and be a
Right.
unity, we got to be
Mhm.
a unity. We got to be whole. We got
That's
to
true.
make this epic, and we got to not just make it epic, but we got to make it memorable, and we will do that.
Yes.
So we hope to see you all there, because
May 29th.
we ain't just bragging. The facts has been proven. Look at the history.
Yes.
We got the queen in the building, who's someone from last year who's
Yes.
got honored and speaking on her experience, as well as others who's been honored.
Mhm.
Yes, no, absolutely. And we have so many great things for our honorees this year. Always try to improve and take it up another level. Every time we do this event, and we have a little gifts, and we doing some gift bags this year, which is a little different from the
Nice.
past. Like I say, we're doing a steppers event. It's going to be an after party stepper event, and I can't. It's always just a pleasure to mention this man right here. This gentleman has been a DJ since, and don't let me get it wrong, but excuse the body, not my mind, but like 1963. The iconic godfather of Chicago stepping, DJ Sam Chapman. He's been around for so long, opened up doors. He actually, and this is a private story he told me, but I don't think he a man, so I'm going to say it. But he helped bring unity amongst some of the gangs, back in the day through his music at clubs that he was DJing, because certain gangs, when he go on a certain side of town, because your set got to stay on a certain side, but because he was there, he was a mediator and a peacemaker, and because they knew him and this other group knew him, it brought unity amongst gangs and help stop violence. So he did that through music, and so music is so powerful. So many things that you can do through the art and the sound of music. So I just love that. So again, he's gonna be our extraordinary DJ for the night. I'm grateful that he accepted.
Let's shout out.
Yes.
DJ Sam Chapman,
Sure.
the one and only.
We also want to mention,
Yes,
like I said, May is not only mental health,
yes,
lupus awareness,
yes.
and of course domestic violence as well.
Very important.
What are the colors? Let's talk about the theme and
Yes.
what the theme brings to this tribute to women.
Right, absolutely. First, Queen Dominique, if you don't mind, can you remind them what our color theme is this year?
It is purple.
Yes.
Absolutely, with lupus awareness. And also, Model Glow Up magazine will, of course, be dropping some cover queens who have been successfully managing and just thriving as they deal with the lupus diagnoses, and they're the role model of how to have life and life more abundantly. So, of course, I said in management, Mr. Callahan the second himself. He is the editor for Model Glow Up magazine, and so we just can't wait for that to occur.
No, congratulations on all your magazines you have published. We have one of your. This is the first cover model.
No, I'm not second.
You're the
I should be
second?
the second.
She's the other than myself and my mentor. Then the
me,
first
of
one
course.
was Angie.
But I think I was the first ambassador.
First ambassador.
This is the first ambassador on our platform. That is why she has the title Her Royal Highness,
Yes.
HRH, because Angie A. Love was the example of believing in a platform. At first, the platform was just myself and my mentor telling me, you can do this. And then he made a whole lot of prerequisites in order to be on the first line.
Yes.
And people would just fell out. They fell out. They fell out. They were calling, can I still come? And he was like, no, 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 no. I was like, well, what's happening to my popularity? Because then, too, this is my birthday. I was celebrating the launch of this platform on my birthday, and he would not budge. But can I say one person came through? She said, oh, I got to pay what? What? Oh, I got to go to what city? What? Oh, I have to do this and that. And she did it all. Thank God I wasn't sitting up there by myself, y'all.
One thing I would tell you guys, it's an investment. This business is an investment. A lot of people think things are free or just pretty much expect a handout in this industry. You have to invest.
Yes.
Dominique has invested thousands, not just with this event, but just in general. Michael, you've invested thousands with your events and a lot of things. And I have too. We all have.
Yes.
It is an investment. Invest in yourself. That is so important.
Yes.
When you're trying to make it in the industry, invest in yourself, believe in yourself, and you will get there. Don't rely on others to do it for you. Do it yourself. You can do it. You can. Absolutely.
And, I want to second that by just saying that a wise person once told me that once people see you putting money into yourself and your brand, people will come behind you and put their money up for you.
Yes.
But if it doesn't appear or even look like, and you over here asking for people to help you, and you haven't even tried to help yourself and go in your own pockets, why would you expect someone to go in their pockets and help you?
That's right.
That's ludicrous.
I agree.
There you go.
Yeah, that way.
That part.
So basically, I want to just remind people again that we are going to have that red carpet experience. This is a black tie affair. This is a beautiful fashion show coordinated by the exceptional and extraordinary Angie A. Love, who's sitting right here, who I'm co-hosting with. Yes. We have live entertainment. We have so many artists. We have 8 artists, actually. We have an artist. His name is Banks. He's coming from all the way from Ohio. He's traveling the furthest when it comes to perform. And he's actually battling. He's a survivor of sclerodoma. And if you don't know what that is, you can go ahead and Google that, sclerodoma, and learn more about it, because we need to learn more about what other people go through. That's very important, because we'll never walk in each other's shoes, but at least we can try to learn what they have to go through as they their journey in life. We have the exceptional, who's one of the honorees, Cherie, aka
love her.
Yes, Whitney Houston.
Yes,
she's a Whitney
Been
Houston
doing her thing.
She's gonna be performing.
Yes.
We have Giselle, who's, man, this woman has just been there for me. Like all the events, I'm saying, I'm going back to like the last 4 years. She's performed in 99% of all of my events that I've done the last 4 years. She just shows up wherever I am. She shows up, and I'm so grateful for Giselle. We have the legendary from Public Announcement. He goes by Felony, aka Fail Davis, and he's the lead member of Public Announcement. And you all know the songs, so look it up if you don't know who Public Announcement is. But we have him in the building, the lead singer, Fail Davis. Grateful. We have Mr. Sean White, who's an exceptional singer himself, very well known, managed by Lisa E., who has been on the radio since I was in high school on 107.5, and now she's on part of V103. Shout out to Lisa E. Yes. And also I want to shout out another artist who is Cherry Soul. I met this young lady just being networking, just at events, and she sings, she dances, she's a musician. She just has all the qualities that it takes to be a superstar when it comes to entertainment. We also have, let me see. Right. Yes. Who else do we have in the lineup? There's so many great people. And I just stopped there because, time will get away from me trying to name everybody. But hey, y'all definitely. So basically what I'm saying is we have a great lineup of entertainers that you can expect. And I'll be performing, How can I forget myself? Because this is actually
You're setting an example.
One of
Literally,
the rare
it starts
times
with you.
Yes. So I'm going to be performing my house poem, Amen, Amen. So if you never seen me perform this poem, you definitely want to come and experience this, because it's different. That's all I can say. It's different. And God blessed me with the words to write on that paper that day back in 2016 when I wrote it.
Amen.
Yes.
So
amen.
You guys heard all the great things about this phenomenal tribute to women event tour that's going on May 29th. Let's repeat the time so they know. 7 p.m.
Yes.
till
1
1 a.m. Be
Yes.
there or what? Be square.
Or
Y'all
be
gotta
circle
come
because
on,
it's the
show
same
up,
dimensions.
show some love,
Yes.
especially with
yes.
everything that Michael is doing. Miss
Mhm.
Dominique, everything that she's doing, everything that
Everything
I'm
you
doing.
hate,
Yes.
love.
Y'all, we're doing a lot of things.
Yes.
Literally. So we're gonna ask you guys, if you haven't already, to make sure you guys follow. Michael, let them know how they can follow you and even get involved in the event that's going on.
Yes, so it's real simple to be able to follow me. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now and supporting, and we're always grateful. But you can just follow me on my social media. Just look up I Said It's real simple. ISaidIt. And you have to put it as one word. And I promise I'll just come up. You know what I'm saying? Google been looking out for a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at the top of the algorithm. Like when I be having people like, hey, just look my name up, see if it come up. And my name be the first
Popping
one
up.
on
See?
Instagram. You just type in I Said It one word, and the first thing come up is I Said It Management, then Celebrity Interviewer I Said It, and many of my other pages. So I'm grateful. So follow Celebrity Interviewer I Said It on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube already. Like what y'all waiting
You got to
on?
give out some shout outs too. Let's
Yes,
shout a few
always.
people go before we wrap it up.
Yes. I want to shout out Benjamin.
Yes.
Benjamin Scott, you know what I'm saying? We all have our personal relationship with Benjamin. He's exceptional, you know what I mean? I obviously met him through you all. If you could speak a little bit about Benjamin real quick, just in a couple of words, what do you think of when you think of Benjamin? What comes to mind, Angie?
Extraordinary.
Dominique, what comes to mind when you think of Benjamin?
Autism ambassador.
Autism ambassador, absolutely. Shout out to ATOC, Guthrie. He's just an exceptional person, Bonet, you know what I'm saying? ATOC Guthrie Bonet. And he's an international model.
Yes.
I mean, he global.
Let's shout out
Yes.
Glow Up in general,
Glow Up in
because
general,
all the
yes.
Glow Up models, because
Everybody.
there's so many
Yes.
of us,
Woohoo!
we
Woohoo!
can't necessarily name everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's literally a list of us. But shout out Glow Up, everybody from Glow Up. Shout out all the models
Yes.
that's involved with
Yes.
Tribute to Women event tour.
Yes,
Like
yes,
shout all of
yes.
you guys out for even being a part of this. You know,
That's
showing
right.
your
Thank you.
dedication.
Showing
That's
your
huge, and
service.
we
That's
appreciate
right.
all of you for sure.
Mhm.
We want to, Dominique, let people know how they can follow you and even get in tune with Glow Up, and anyone that wants to be a part of Glow Up, how they can be a part of Glow Up.
You can follow on Facebook, Model Glow Up Magazine. You can follow Dominique Peterson, and as long as the icon looks like the profile looks like me, you found it. Okay.
That way.
And I just wanted to shout out my mentors. I wanted to shout out Sir Derek Turkazewski,
Yes.
because he's the one that said, I think you need to rise from there and go to the next level.
Mm.
And I was just trying to go to the next level on his platform, but he said, "No, you need your own platform."
Right.
And I was like, "Huh?" I'm looking at that, and he says, "No, I want you to look at that." I really appreciate that. I appreciate the Madam Queen who crowned me with
Yes.
my first crown,
Yes.
and that's Dr. Crystal Okeke Changchangi. And she saw me. I was serving Madam Dorothy Brown, who was the clerk of the circuit court for Cook County for 20 years. She ran the court
Yes.
systems. And of course, she had her own non-for-profit, and I supported her with that because she has to campaign, raise funds. Right. And in serving her with her fashion shows on her non-for-profit, that's how I met Chang Changi.
Who's one of our honorees this
Yes,
year.
she is one
Yeah.
of our honorees.
And her fabulous daughter, Cleopatra.
Yeah, shout out.
And the list goes on and on.
Indeed, indeed. And how
Yes.
can people follow you, superstar Angie A. Love?
So you guys, Facebook, Angie A. Love, ANGIE space ALOVE, or Instagram, Angie A. Love, or A.love_1 diva, y'all. I just have a quick announcement because I kind of just found this out, but I'm very grateful, and I'm going to announce it. So This Sunday, I'm going to be in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
And I just got my flyer. I'm being honored for the Vanguard Media and Cultural Icon Award. So I'm excited about that.
Congratulations, Queen.
So yes, that's where I'll be. I got a lot going on besides this event, but I'm just honored. I'm doing a whole lot, and I'm just my shout out is God, because He's the reason for everything, and everyone else is behind, but God is always number one for sure.
Praise our Creator.
And I did want to shout out my apostle, Dr. Bridget C. Outlaw. You know, she's my spiritual mentor, and I love her so much.
Yes.
She's the giveaway queen. So.
Yeah, shout out to Apostle.
Yes.
Outlaw.
All right, great show, y'all.
Yeah, and thank you. And the biggest shout out that's needed is because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Shout out to the director, the founder of Intellectual Radio, Mr. Earl Winfrey. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Big salute, sir. Always big salute. And I'm proud of you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You are a great example of a black man and this gentleman like yourself who helps me to remind me that it is possible that way.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so thank you all for tuning in today to learn more about May 29th at the Grand Ballroom. And for 7th annual Tribute to Women event tour, all is welcome. Bring your family.
Get ready, y'all.
Yes. Yay. Can't wait. Yes.
Great job, man.
Yes.
Shout out to my loners, undercover stoners. We up most of the time, cause the weight is on the shoulders. We're not kids no more, we're older. We look around the corners, we tip most of the time. So don't got my order, look at this. Tonight I wanna live, yeah, I got a lot of love, yeah, but no more to give, goddamn. What's the point of being rich if you came up from the bottom? You deserve it, talk your